Everyone can pull up the Path to Create Nihil post time skip session notes. I will copy the link
I
again.
will. I'll get there.
I'm just going to copy and paste it in the live players only chat again.
Neat. Is Alvera here?
That is a good question. Silver, you there?
No. Oh well.
Well, Keith, while they're getting back from whatever they're up to, why don't you tell us what happened last time?
Well, actually, I think Sash was doing this earlier.
Hi, Keith. Anyways, last time on Path to Create Nihil, I'm going to read this and I'm going to do my best to parse it because I wasn't here the entire time. I was late last week.
Actually, I like
So,
the idea of Gavlon being the in like the recap guy, but it's not the Gavlon who's super competent, but like the Gavlon that we know has to come back in order for him to tell the story this way. So
Last time on Path to Destroy Nihil, Gavilan used Ultra Reality to make the long sword spears from One Piece that are both cool and stupid that they use for executions disappear, granting an additional 48 hours to the timer. Oh, there's a timer, by the way. Shadow has shown up and is following Albera. Shadow is pretending to be Silver, but not that Silver. There's another Silver? Silver is in Discord Silver.
your tricks don't work on me, you silly
Don't
Billy.
call me silly Billy. I thought you meant the Silver we just met. Yes. Oh. This plan immediately failed. Zeros used a magical crossbow bolt to shoot a man in the leg and rickroll him for over 10 minutes. The monster. Raphael or Lancelot used chain lightning to kill the guard around him.
Great
Great
success.
Borat thumbs up. Smiling sunglasses
I'm
emoji.
finally back.
Raphael caused gusts of wind on Gavilan, who doesn't remember him. Said hi to Alvera, though. Alvera barely responded to him. She's been kinda cold to everyone.
you
You are
know,
kind of cold to
I am
everyone.
thinking to myself, this little mini arc before we get started into everything. How many of us feel it's dragging on a little bit? I'll be honest, this is a bit complicated. So
Listen,
raise
Teddy
your hand
Roosevelt
if
is
you're
trying to kill us.
if you
That's all we need to know. That's
if
all we
you'd
need to
like
spare.
if you'd like to skip past the more tedious parts of finding your crew and get into sinking your teeth into some of the more refined role play of this adventure.
I mean, I found my crew. I don't carry it away.
Let me
What?
see. I think I have.
I found my crew, so I'm fine with both.
Yeah, I'm fine with either. So we can do the tedium if we're fine with tedium. We just need to find. Let's see.
There's enough people. You found enough people that I can handwave finding the rest. Like, also the fact that Gavilan can just alter reality and get you 48 hours additional time.
This is black magic. We should probably nerf him.
I mean, theoretically speaking, like the only way I could stop you guys from extending the timer infinitely is to kill the people who can use wish or other or other abilities like that, which would be the majority of you. So
yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, so I am going to, for the sake of us not boring out our skulls, here you manage to wrestle up the rest of your crew. Find them in various places, and beat which ones of them in little cage fights you needed to. But
Yeah, let's do the cage fights.
I don't have the map for the cage fights, and I couldn't find one, so I'm sorry, Will.
What do you mean?
Cage fight.
We have the giant volcano circle.
Yeah, I had like the thematic thing of, oh yeah, cage fight them, but then I realized, oh, I don't have a map for that. I can't
Oopsie
find one.
daisy.
Guys, I would like to point out this is not the first time this has happened. Last time this happened, you guys altered my timeline so much I had to change things.
Isn't that great? Don't we love altering the timeline so much
I
that
love
Matt has
derailing
to redo
stories.
entire campaigns?
Oh no, that
You-
was the Land of the Norm Kings thing. Remember, Sass? I'm like, oh,
Oh.
I swore I had a stop block for this. Fuck, I guess you can talk to it now.
Good
So,
times.
basically, what I think I'm trying to say is that I am a factory of sadness. Yep,
You are a factory of.
I played the clip.
You can't keep getting away with it.
So, you guys manage to pull your asses out to sea.
Wow. We're on a ship.
If that
No,
song
it-
wouldn't get copyrighted immediately, I would pull up that song. Yes, you are on a boat. You're on a boat.
Amazing. On a
So
boat.
you guys are sailing out to sea, and you know Matt and his crew pull up beside you, and he's like, "Hey,
Countless,
follow me.
countless.
Follow me."
They would only, you
And for the rest of the day, you're sailing to a nice little remote island. There's a small village on the island, and the village is consisting of people who seem to be pirate sympathizers, so to speak. But Matt is like, okay, guys, follow me. I'm going to take you to where I've been staying recently. And he takes you to basically what's a small hut. And he's like, why didn't you guys tell me you were going to be training for 2 years?
Mine was against my will.
How yours was against your who forced you to train against your will?
A god.
Can you be more specific? There are a lot of gods who seem to interact with us.
Pharasma.
Pharasma, huh?
Yeah, basically a couple years ago, he got caught up in by Pharasma.
He.
Sorry. God damn it.
Gavilan,
Gavilan got caught up in no one knows what Keat is. Don't ignore my last words. Gavilan got caught up in a bit of a tizzy with Pharasma. He almost took him, you know. She almost took him with but there was enough chicanery that was going on that she was like, you know what?
just
Guys
out
should
of
probably
curiosity, why did you take 2 years to train?
I don't know. That's when she put me back.
It probably is. It's
Time is
trying to skip.
meaningless in
Because
the land of
it's something very specific about 2 years for now. I'm just forgetting the.
No,
I know
the
why.
actual reason is Pharasma said the world would end in 2 years.
Yes, so from that time. So yeah, basically we've been training for 2 years to prepare for to prevent the end of the world.
Pharasma said the world would end in 2 years.
Yeah, it's not that good right now.
Yeah.
Did she?
She did. Well, also,
I don't remember.
not Norgarbert, Grotus was screaming out of control, which is, you know,
Yeah, that was why Pharasma was like, let's think about this again the other way. I could destroy Gavilan, but you know,
so
things are being messed up right now.
so she went from saying, "Oh, I could destroy Gavilan," to instead, "Let's make him my ultimate weapon." Is that the vibe I'm getting from you, Mr. Polero? Are you Pharasma's ultimate weapon?
I am but one of many weapons of the Mistress of Death. Also, who are you?
I mean, have you realized he can read?
Matt gets
Nobody.
up from
Nobody.
him sitting. Matt gets up from his sitting down with his legs crossed. stands up, walks to Gavilan,
He had his legs crossed.
grabs him on the head, and just says, "Do you want to find out the easy way or the hard way, buddy?"
Well, this is rather aggressive.
You are my best friend. Do you want to find out the easy way or the hard way?
Highs or lows?
Okay.
I suppose.
I choose high. It's lows. I was going to
Oh,
choose
no.
the easy way. Now it's the hard way. Gavilan,
Okay.
make me a will save.
Okay.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Hey,
Have
wait,
fun.
how many hero points do? Oh, I'm looking at Thorm. How many hero points do I have?
You should
Who
have
won?
around like multiple.
I think
10.
everyone has 40 at this point.
We
Who
have.
won the last
yeah.
bet?
We can use a lot of protestas with those hero points.
Who won the
Okay.
last bet?
We split both bets. So 20 were on the line for both weeks. Or 40 were on the line for both weeks.
I
So
didn't
everyone
lose my
has
will.
everyone has 40. Yeah, Sass,
Who's the
you are
loser?
happy, but I would just like to point out that the world would have been a much happier place had the Lions won.
Hero point.
Demonic influence is that. The only reason they got there in the first place was because they conjured up demonic influence.
Congratulations! That's a regular failure.
Oh my gosh.
A 64 is a regular failure.
That 20 was a regular failure.
Yeah, because a 54 is a crit failure in this case.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh no.
What are you doing to me? How do you have this power?
Oh, it's not him.
What's happening?
So he touches you. A little bit of radiant light comes out of his hands. You don't remember anyone else. You remember your memories with Matt.
Oh god, they're all horrible.
What do you mean they're all horrible?
I mean, they
Like-
seem they're not as
like
bad
this.
as some things.
It's like looking into the Ark of the Covenant. I'm turning backs and melting.
You're not melting, Gavilan.
No, Gavilan, you're not. Gavilan. You don't. Did you? Okay, you do remember I, wrote down all of that opera for you? I thought we were very close towards the end of the. Apparently, you guys were gone for 2 years trading, so time skip, I guess what we'll call it.
What skipped?
I mean, you guys all skipped out on each other for 2 years, so time skip.
Yes,
Um,
and
I thought we were close, Gavilan.
well, I've been gone for a little longer.
How long?
Right,
How much
but
longer?
I gave you back our memories, particularly from your end.
You gotta remind him what the memories were. Well, how did you meet in the first place, Matt? You gotta do everything all over again.
We met in a tavern.
Yep.
There was this guy there, and you
Yeah.
there. So was the Tin Man.
Okay. Pharasma's fucking me on this one, because she said that would work. Either that, or you're just being an asshole. Which one is it, Gavilan?
You guys got nothing to say.
Keat is trying to make New Gavilan very much less of an asshole. Right
Well.
Well, okay, maybe an asshole of a different kind, but not the same asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's at
So,
least an asshole that can read.
Gavilan, you remember me now, right? Because this is very important. Our working relationship has the fate of the world depending upon it. Do you
Okay.
remember me?
I do.
And what are we?
Say it.
Coworker.
Say the organization's name.
Coworkers in the wait. I wouldn't remember that.
Come on, we're so close.
I know what he wants.
Feel it.
I know he wants it water to a dying man.
Evelyn, I just want to hear you say, for once in our goddamn lives, before everything goes to absolute shit, I want you to tell me how you really feel about me.
That's not true. I've said that before. I did the I want to live.
Tell me how you really feel.
You didn't say that to Matt, but I know what
I
you're
did
talking
the
about.
Warden song.
Yes,
Which
but Matt wants to hear because things are going to shit. He's about to do a huge lore dump, and he just wants to hear that you remember him the way he wants you to remember him.
If
Well,
he
the
does,
way
there's going to be
the
some
way
severe
he
consequences.
the way Matt wants me to remember him, I don't know, but he remembers him, and I guess he'd call him.
I mean, he literally gave you the memories back of only Matt and none of us, which is weird because a lot of his memories with us involves memories with us too as well. So
He remembers the Warden song.
Okay? So when Matt says, for once in our goddamn lives, Gavlon, before things go to absolute shit, I just want to hear you say how you actually feel about me.
And I looked at this pathetic man in the eye, and I told him,
And you told him what?
no. No, I'm kidding. It's one of my best buds, Matt. Except I say that in a cool, competent way.
Okay, so then the memory transfer is indeed a success because I can only do one person at a time, and I don't know what the cooldown is. Rasma just told me to slap him a couple of times and wake him back up. Oh. So,
Is that the hard way?
I have some things to tell you. First of all, I think you all may have noticed, but the Pirate Queen is going to be executed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
We've heard.
pretty aware.
I did notice it.
We should probably do something about that.
Nah,
maybe
she
not.
wants to be executed.
Oh. Why?
Well, I mean, she wants to rekindle the thrill of piracy in the world.
Oh. Oh. This sounds like off character. This sounds like an anime I know, but I've never seen.
Yeah, except the difference is in that one, it was done by greed and massive amounts of money, and this one is done because of she's a woman.
She's a woman. A strong.
No. This one is done for the same reason. I mean,
The one snatch is real.
What if you like took that?
the only
Like-
problem with what she's trying to do is the fact that I also found the Island of Time Flow while you were gone.
What's that? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll. Would I know that?
Recall knowledge.
I don't know.
Go.
Roll your bardic lore.
Lore.
Press forward to recall knowledge.
Probably not, with all the time you spent in the boneyard.
Ah,
Damn.
darn. I did not meet anyone. From that area.
So, the Island of Time Flow, you know, the place where, if you find it as a pirate, you get the title Pirate Queen, and if you find the treasure on it, you get the title of Pirate King. Yeah, the Pirate Queen found the treasure on the Island of Time Flow. You aren't supposed to find the treasure on the Island of Time Flow. That's why we're in this mess.
Then how do we know she found it?
Okay. So you know how, before Nihil was Nihil, she was a respectable member of the Andrin society?
Do I know that?
I know that.
Okay. So, she wound up shipwrecking on these islands. Remarkably enough, hungry, but not insane. She then overthrew a tyrannical government that was technically secretly ruled over by a conqueror worm and a daemon.
I thought she got the conqueror worm by drinking in a stream. Because that's what you said at the time. She like ate the body or something.
I wonder what I did to.
What are
I
you
was
talking
thinking
about?
It was the size of a basketball, and it was dead, but it wasn't really dead because it was a conqueror worm, and she ate it for some reason I don't remember, and that's how it got in her.
This is the first time I'm saying this to your character, but I'm going to explain what's happening.
This is all new information to me.
Yes.
I'm not even sure I remember that. The only thing I remember about a worm that conquers was that
Ben?
Alex, was it Alex? I forgot his name. Basically, the right hand of Nihil.
Ben.
Ben, yes.
Room maker.
Yes.
Ben,
so turns out,
yeah.
not the only person in that tree to have a conqueror worm, but Nihil took out the tyrannical ruler who was being puppeteered by a conqueror worm. That was also being puppeteered by a daemon known as Wakeminder. And then created the island of Timeflow, which is nearly impossible to find without either accidentally finding it or complicated magic to host the body of the currently dead and incapacitated, because it was dried out, conqueror worm. And then she took control of this place as its new ruler. The problem is that conqueror worm is always going to try and go after the ruler of this place, because Wakeminder uses it to control the ruler of the islands. And the Pirate Queen doesn't know how to read Taldane. The writing on the walls is an old script of Taldane. Remarkably old, compared to how it's written in the islands nowadays.
If only she had some reading glasses that could read for her.
So, she ended up using a cannon to break down the door that was sealed too tight with magic, but apparently absolutely destroying the door. Doesn't matter how hard it's locked with magic. If there's no door, you can open it up. She finds the dried out husk of a conqueror worm that is dead, but not permanently dead. And then, for some reason, thinks that if she throws it, washes out in water, that'll turn into something gold. It did not. Turned into a conqueror worm, and then wound up possessing my grandmother. Which is why we have Nihil, which is why we're in this mess.
How did you find all this out?
I went to the island of Timeflow and I read the scriptures on the wall and I realized what the fuck happened. So, even if she didn't want to die, none of you are going back there to try and help her.
Why?
Because her actions and her reckless greed led to the cataclysmic events that are happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. Countless have been left behind. They would only slow us down.
Do you think that it's a bit... If she knew what she was doing, she'd still do it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go save a woman who wants to die, especially when it's sort of her fault we're in this mess.
Well, that's okay.
Also, I would like to point out to you, Raphael, that despite the fact that she didn't know what she was doing, not only has she indirectly caused me mental and physical damage throughout my entire fucking life, but she has directly been responsible for, damage to me mentally and physically during my life.
I am quite literally demanded by my god to kill this thing.
The Pirate Queen?
Oh, the Pirate Queen. I thought you were talking about Nihil.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, the Pirate Queen. Why do you think I'm afraid of pirates? like
You're afraid of
deathly.
pirates?
Well, used to be. My crew
That's
isn't
fun.
that bad, but like, yeah, I was kidnapped and held for ransom by the Pirate Queen's crew.
Okay, Kobe.
Oh,
And
well, if you
and
know
then
why she wants to be killed,
oh no! You see, that part would have been normal. That wouldn't have rocked my boat. The
it's all the
fact
other
of the
shit.
matter is that I was treated in a way that most people would generally refer to as one of the most horrendous crimes you could do to someone without killing them, and I won't go further.
Okay, fine.
Which is why my also I there's other reasons I don't want to step in. The Church of Calistria would not want me to step in. I have allies with not just the Church of Calistria, but Calistria herself at this point. Uh, the
Fair point. Revenge.
Church of Ioma. Literally, there are so many people who would want them dead, and the fact that this is a political move that might actually work for our benefit at the end of the day is good. So I have a grudge. I'm not going to admit it is a little short-sighted, but at the same time, my life could have been entirely normal. I could have had a loving father and mother in my life if someone didn't have a reckless lust for a treasure they did not even think about the consequences of having.
Who would
Okay.
dare lust for items that they would not even understand the consequences of having?
Pirates.
Man-made horrors. Why did she hold you hostage in the first place?
Well, you see, they forgot for a second that I was the apprentice of Alex Straza Toledo, who won't pay won't pay to have a hostage release, but will rather kill everyone involved in taking one of her students hostage. So they eventually let me go for many reasons, and they also gave me a bit of money to give to Alex Straza as an apology.
I'm surprised you didn't kill the Pirate Queen right then and there. Yeah, that's her response.
Well, I mean, I was supposed to be doing something on my own, so she wanted to see if I could find my own way out of it, so...
Okay, alright.
Yeah, and also, you gotta remember, Alex Straza isn't just an elf, but she's an elf that was raised by dwarves. Water legs aren't exactly something she's fond of.
Well, I know a bit about her myself, but water legs...
You know, boats.
She gets queasy on boats.
Seasick.
I did not know.
And
Raphael's like, I did
sick
not
on
know that.
airships. And I don't think she handles carriage rides that well.
Well, who can blame her?
Actually, I think the only thing she can ride without, throwing up is a minecart.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Not like a whole,
Interesting.
they couldn't go horse riding. They have to go from one location to the other. She always has to go in a minecart to.
Well, I mean, she can fly, so
Yeah, I know she can. I just for
Also, I
regular.
don't think horses were ever the greatest fan of hers.
I'm trying to figure out the implication here.
I'm pretty sure the last time she approached a horse, it bucked her.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It did what now?
Bucked.
Oh, okay.
Gavilan, did you just imply one of my three mothers is a horse fucker?
No. I would never. I would never be incompetent.
The off character, does Matt know that Alex Straza is Raphael's sister?
No,
I didn't
how
know
would
that.
you know that?
Sorry?
No, how would you know that? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. That's something that Raphael is not revealing, but to him, but it is interesting. He probably will.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so I would recommend, as our next point of action, we do what we were originally planning on doing and going to the island where the Iron Brew Brewery is at.
Iron.
I will immediately derail the story that Matt has been spending months on.
However, well, I would recommend that. I think there are other things to take care of because you did 2 years worth of training alone, which means we have to take at least a week for team building again.
I mean,
In
I don't see a
hello,
problem.
folks. In translation, that takes about 2 months. But yes, back to the
Because I would
story.
hope Matt would notice that Alvaro is like, okay, sure, why not? Instead of like groaning and
Why-
bitching
why
about
is there-
having to do team exercises.
Matt's like, wow, that's a neat mask you have there, Alvera. Anyways,
No, Matt looks at Alvera as like, oh, hey, Alvera, how was your time with Blondebeard, by the way?
oh,
Eh,
he knows.
honestly, it was rather fun.
Blonde
Yeah.
beard. Alvera was with Blonde Beard.
No, not already on hiatus. No, not already on hiatus.
Hmm?
Oh, we
Who?
have
What?
someone asking, already on hiatus? No, it's not going to take that long for team building. Maybe a
another
couple of weeks, but, like, not a
Let me guess,
couple
is
of
this
months.
asking?
I'm just joking. I was like, 7 days. If every day was considered, that'd be an entire 2 months or 7 weeks. And if each day was a
So,
day.
very quickly, why don't we go around the table and explain what we've been up to for the past 2 years?
Matt, why don't you start?
Fine. I will start. I left early, thus I did not know you were going to be spending these 2 years training. I built a ragtag group of pirates made out of people from various isles. However, before that, I had to do various quests and favors for Callistria in order to get her a little blessing to help you guys if you ran into anything too powerful while you were on the island, so she could help get you away from those things. Anyways, other than that, what I've been up to has been deliberately and overtly figuring out everything about my family's history on the islands. I also may have picked up a couple of people on my crew who I will be taking back with me to Taldor to help me with running the Empire, but that's neither here nor there. And yeah, that's basically it.
Neat. Go ahead, Gavilan. Because I feel
Okay.
like you know most about yours. Yeah.
I know only what my mistress has told me. Eons ago, I was punished for horrible and heinous crime.
Eons. It's only been 2 years.
Yeah,
There is no time in the Bone Land.
yeah, he's right. There's no time in the Bowlands.
I
Just
forgot.
like
My
there's
bad.
no gravity in the plate of water.
I trained past the death of the oldest star with the greatest minds to have ever lived and will live. And also, I fought a lot of psychopomps and died a lot.
Ouch.
So,
Ouch. That's great.
Yeah, and you can read now too.
so they took you down, but you got up again. How did were they ever going to take you down?
Shut up, Usopp.
Hey, that's my line, Gavilan. Ugh. What about you, Raphael? What have you generally been up to?
Uh,
Yeah, it's not so easy, is it?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Not so easy, is it?
No, I'm not saying that it was easy. I'm saying it was. I'm just saying you thought you knew the most about your. Oh.
Well, I do. In putting it in practice, though, is a
In
lot
other
harder.
words, Raphael, give me some ideas.
Yeah. Well, I was certainly training in my own plane for a bit longer than 2 years.
You spent 2 years
Uh,
tracking it.
sorry.
Nothing.
It wasn't it wasn't eons like Gavilan here, but a couple people I know was beside me. Someone you know, Matt certainly. Uh, I hold up the book in a sense that I did a lot of training with him, and well, Mo, I know off character. While I know Matt does not know my relation to Alex Straza, I do know that Matt knows Alex Straza's, and that's Alex Straza's book and everything. So that's why I sort of
I
wait
mean, he
around the
was
book.
just the person who told you.
Sorry?
He was just the person who told you, after all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And no, it's just no in regards to like my relationship. No, not my relationship. My how
Give me a
she's
general idea of what you did during your training arc. That's basically what I'm asking for.
sure. I guess it was a lot of training with a couple wizards that I am I shouldn't say their names.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, I learned this new trick, and he like holds his hand upside down, and a tiny little ball of light forms in it. Yeah, it turns out I spontaneous summoned two things. This is a little star. Yay! It's a light source. But
A star.
then, yeah, it's a little tiny ball of superheat gas. But then, if I cover my hand in a water spell, which he does, and I crush it, which he does, the water spell lights up, and I have this nice little ability that I'm not going to use here because I'll be incapacitated for at least a week. Anyways, and he dissipates it. That's one of the things I learned in 2 years. What have you
Wow.
learned in 2 years, Raphael?
Well, uh, nothing unique per se, but I did pick up a couple of tricks. Uh, and right then and there, what's it called? The Magi, the staff of the Magi appears in his hand like from thin air, and he does a little. He does a what's it called? A little wave, and off from the ship behind him. Oh, for like far away from any of them from the water. Like it's just like a level 9 fireball goes down, and of course and after it lands down in the water, it's just there's a couple more than that I know, but that's I would rather not use everything.
Out of curiosity, what was the fireball turned into?
Oh, it just no, it was just like a regular old spell in regards to like uh
Oh, I thought you were just like if you guys show off a Potestas ability, you don't have to use a hero point here to do so. Is what I'm basically show off what you
oh
learned.
Oh, I wish
sure.
I'd done that.
I just wanted to like show off a bit without showing off too much. And I thought that was and I thought that was the way. I didn't realize he wanted us to show off the protestas.
I mean, you didn't
What,
have to, but if you wanted to, you can.
so I have protesta iter and protesta humana. Which one would you like me to show up, Matt?
Well, Weiss.
Weiss. Okay.
No, Weiss is yeah, that's right. I think so. It's the one, I thought you were casting a fireball and changing it to, like, water or something, because that's one of your abilities.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, that's totally right. Yeah, that does in fact go.
Your protest sauce is you make a water ball.
Well, he can do that with
It
any
turns into
spell.
it turns
Oh,
into any other. Yeah.
Any
into
other
any element.
damage type. So imagine a chain lightning that does force damage. Well, how does that sound?
Will, you there?
Damage types.
Well, imagine a chain lightning that did force damage.
That's pretty nasty.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that much nasty than regular chain lightning, but still, force damage is force damage.
Yeah, but a lot of things have resistance to electricity, and basically nothing resists force.
Yeah.
Basically, I can change the element of a lot of the spells I have. Just a neat
Yeah.
little trick. Raphael says.
Ooh. Gavelon says, but a cool, confident way.
Oh,
He
by the way,
says in a
Gavelon,
cool,
what's with the
confident
weird
way.
spider lady behind you?
So you can see her. I didn't think I had a send.
Spider lady.
You
Oh, yeah.
guys don't see the weird spider lady behind him?
Do I see this?
Please
Well, let me do my
ignore.
perception check.
Please
1 moment.
ignore the giant dragon with the head of Gavelon.
Do I see that? I rolled a nat 1. I'm doing that again. 40. Do I see that, Matt? 38.
I mean, it'd be pretty hard to ignore the psychopomp in the room.
Please
Okay.
ignore the
I thought
giant
that
dragon with
required
the
a
head of
true sight.
Gavelon.
I remember I needed to put on goggles to see the. Okay, off character. Last like 2 years ago, I remember I had to get like a level 9 seeking from level 9 true sight from goggles in order to see the psychopomp behind.
This one's
Gavelon.
different. This one is different. This one just manifested themselves.
Just now? Okay.
Just now.
Well, okay. I didn't use. Okay.
This is
Did
what
we think?
this is what that looks like, by the way.
Let me
Did
see
we
it.
think of a name for her?
What?
Wow.
Did we think
She
of a
looks
name?
like a spider web.
Did I forget the what, Gavelon?
Did we think of a name for her?
Name.
I do have a name for her, but I do not remember it at the moment. Let me look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna call her Arana.
Wait, you can name her?
Sure, she's my character. I can name
No, this is no, this one's there's a particular person. This
I name her
is-
Bulgaria.
No, they have a name. I just have to remember it.
Okay, take your time.
That's all right. Can't say Discord. All right, Key. What do you think of the notes while Matt is looking up the name?
Let me open them up and read them.
Like,
Gavelon regains memories of Matt. Only. Oh, God's big.
I'll get it. You're good. Just make it small. You're good. Is that accurate? Key?
Oh my god.
Oh, the worm was the size of a basketball.
Yes.
The worm was a husk, but not truly dead. And Nihil.
So okay.
Now keep looking
Key,
on your notes. For,
you
I'm
will
just
have fun because this This is the name of that particular psychopomp. You have to decide how to pronounce it.
Oh, you gave it the name to him?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you in a second, but I want him to pronounce it first. So Keat, how do you pronounce your new handler's name? Answer the question, Keat.
You were here just now, Keith. You're not gonna trick us.
Keat, do not pretend. Oh, maybe
Keat?
he's reading the notes.
Keat.
Or it keeps crashing for me.
Oh, damn. You are
So
crashing
Keat,
and burning.
tell me, how do you pronounce that name?
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne
Okay,
pepper?
that's what Gavilan is going to call her, Cayenne pepper.
I was gonna call it Aranan because it's Portuguese for spider.
That's very original.
Well, her name is that, so Sash, how do I pronounce that?
And what you
Sayanon.
did, what you
Sayan.
I would say Cayenne or Sayanen.
Cayenne. But what do you want to call her,
Yeah.
Keat? Because you're probably not going to call her by her proper name in front of other people.
I was thinking either Arana, Bulgaria.
No,
Or
the
Brunei.
one that means
Hungary.
spider in Portuguese. Come on.
How about Hungary?
Or Brunhilde.
No, the one that means spider in Portuguese.
Arana.
Arana.
Barana?
No,
Yeah.
the one that he put in the chat, it's Aranha.
Barana.
Aranha, but I'm not gonna say that. Arana.
Barana.
Arana.
Arana.
This is
Oh my goodness!
Arana.
Sass, did you just quote Numa Numa? Gosh
Yeah.
dang it. Fucking,
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a hero point for that because you even did the
Arana.
God.
This is
This is Arana.
he is my steward.
Oh yeah, what did you? Yeah, I guess you had to replace us the entire time since we were gone. Or maybe you.
Replace.
Did you have any access to the Ice Peace project since then, or is it just like been coasting?
What are you asking?
I guess I'm asking Matt because
No,
it
I
seems
was running around with the Leviathan pirates. There's trying not to pretend to be legitimate in a place where that is sort of a bad thing.
Did they know? I guess they just know that we've been gone for a couple of years then, huh?
Yeah, I thought you guys abandoned me in the cause.
Yeah, but you never reached out to the rest of the Ice Peace guys.
I will never abandon you, Matt. The gods literally won't allow it.
Well.
Hey,
We had
Sass, that sounds like you have some questions or concerns for what he's saying. Do you want to sense motive on that?
The gods wouldn't allow it.
No, I meant on what Matt's saying. Do you want to sense motive on Matt?
Can you say that again, Matt, in what chat, so I can detect sense motive?
Yeah, sense motive.
Can you repeat what you said that he's sensing motive on?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to.
Well, you seem to question why Matt never contacted any of you.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I was wondering why he never contacted not us, just like the Ice Peace organization in general, because it seems like he's going off with pirates.
Well, yeah, I mean it's the easiest way of getting around these parts.
That's true.
Also, like, I don't want the Ice Peace Project to become a pirate crew in any sense of the word. And second of all, I did actually get in contact with. Well, I sent I mean, Vazo has been contacting me about various things going wrong on a mission in
Oh.
Yeah, I got the last call from him yesterday. Something about A demon shitter? I don't even know what that means.
I know what that means. Off
Yeah,
character, I know what that means. God damn you, Matt. God damn you, Matt.
So,
Yeah, I
off
know what you mean.
character, what do you mean looking? What do you mean looking for, Satao? That's he found the pirate. He found the great treasure the pirates have been looking for. You're not supposed to find the treasure, is what he's saying. So yes, he was looking for the One Piece during the time skip.
Cringe.
I mean, it's just not the One Piece. It was the Conqueror's Worm,
You
sealed
remember
away in a burial
guy,
chamber.
he's
Did the
referring
Conqueror's Worm have Conqueror's Hockey?
for those who do not remember, in regards to the demon shitter, he's referring to the other campaign, finding the artist of a generation, where the other guys are in Lamassara, Thuvia, and yeah, apparently at one point there was a demon shitter.
The demon shitter is real.
So, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen any of you.
It
And
is.
honestly, at a certain point, I just have to think myself, oh, well, they abandoned the cause. What am I gonna do? It just seems like everyone's abandoning me nowadays.
I was gonna say, isn't there technically 2 more people to go around the whole table?
Oh, yes,
Good.
Alvera, what were you up to?
Yeah, Alvera, what were you up to?
I technically I didn't ask you in particular because me and Blondebeard have talked over the last 2 years, and I know where you've been at, but that's not important. But
So-
you
so
go
you're
ahead and
essentially
tell the
aware
rest of them
majority
where
of
they've
that,
been
then.
up to. Yeah.
Who the heck is Blondebeard?
I mean, Blondebeard's not the only one I was training with, too.
Yep. Figured as much. Most people don't meet Blondebeard directly.
What happened,
I mean,
Alvera?
Long
I
beard.
was
I
at least
think
training with Captain Poison at first.
Captain Blaze? Captain who? Captain
Poison.
Blazon? Poison.
Yes.
Okay.
Or, by the more respectful name, Captain Terra.
Terra.
Yes, yes, I know. I just wasn't sure if I should have addressed that, but
Probably should have
Yeah,
dropped
no,
the title that, you were trading with the most feared assassin on the island, but
yeah, no, I trained with her and trained with Blondebeard. Pretty much just overall worked on a lot of my abilities and things.
I have a question. Is being the most renowned assassin a bit of a oxymoron?
well, I mean, no one a handful of people know Captain Poison is Captain Terra. And
Okay.
also, Captain Terra is a fake name, so everyone
Okay.
fears the name Captain Poison, but no one
Yeah.
knows who it is. It's like
Gotcha.
saying, oh yeah, the Red Mantis assassins being the most notorious assassins is an oxymoron. I mean, if we knew
Okay.
who they were or could stop them, they wouldn't be the most notorious.
Well, I guess. I mean, we have entire organizations dedicated to stealth and secrecy that we know of. I was just figuring out if we ever thought that if the best organizations are those that are kept secret, or
Well, I mean, it's just a one-person crew.
that is true. That is true. In regards to captains, in regards to
Also, good luck convincing people to go to the island that the Red Mantis assassins are on.
what
It's not
island is
like
that? By the way?
anyone we know would have ever done that.
What island? We got it. Yeah, I should probably know this. One moment. Let me do a recall.
Cough,
knowledge.
cough, Will. It's not like anyone we know would ever wind up on the island of Red Mantis assassins. Cough,
Island?
cough.
Is this
Toys?
a theory? Is this a stealth lore thing?
I'm actually trying to get Will to say what little he knows about his trading arc.
Well,
What?
Hello.
It's not like anyone we know would have survived going to and from the Red Mantis Assassin's Island.
I think Matt is trying to.
Cough,
You.
cough. Oh,
What
right.
I've done.
Oh, you have?
Well, needless to say, I've done pretty well for myself.
What have you been
I
up
did
to?
manage to go in and survive.
You went to the Red
Why
You
Mantis.
not
find
on the
anything
way out,
interesting?
though?
Well, you stole supplies from the Red Mantis Assassins.
You went to where?
Very useful stuff in there.
Yeah, also pretty insane that they haven't found you yet.
Should we keep an eye out
They
for
could
them
try.
in case they ever
If
like?
they had any reason to do it, they would have done so by now.
Damn.
Or if they
That
were
means we must-
capable of doing it, they would have done it by now. Either way,
What?
I think we're fine.
What
I
were
hide
you
my
doing
tra-
this
I
entire
hide my tracks very well.
What were you doing this entire time? Why were you at the Red Mantis Island?
Why was I?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's your time skip.
I didn't do it yet.
Oh, no,
Oh,
good
okay.
game.
Well,
That's all right.
actually, it makes sense that you wouldn't quite remember why you were there in the first place, because you were not supposed to be.
Uh-oh. How you mistakenly go to a place where...
He went to
Okay.
see dinosaurs. That's how you accidentally wind up on the Red Mantis Assassin Island, actually.
Wow.
Half of
You
it
just
is
wanted to see
dinosaurs, and the other half is Red Mantis Assassins.
The man just wanted to see dinosaurs.
Can you blame the man?
I was gonna say,
Can you
I was gonna say I
blame him?
forgot. I forgot. Didn't Alvara learn something particular from her training thing? I completely forgot. It's been so long.
I
did.
remember what
Did
you
since the
learned, but
training.
more importantly, you learned what it meant to have a father figure.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Matt's been saying that you are displaying fatherless... No, you're no longer displaying fatherless behavior.
Yes. Aside from the hooker boots, I mean, come on.
Hooker boots. But that's more of a... I don't think she associates that with...
Alvara just kind of like groans and like slowly rests her face into her hands. Technically, it's her
How can-
mask, but resting her face into her hands.
Is this fatherly behavior, Matt?
I mean, the fact that she's no longer contesting the fact they are hooker boots, but rather ashamed that she's still wearing them is a step further towards father behavior.
It's a step towards
They're
rehabilitation.
not. They're not boots.
Okay, so we're a step behind where I thought we were, but she's not quite come to the realization that they're hooker boots, but she is still a little.
She just like proceeds to start taking her mask off. They're not hooker boots, Matt.
Uh-oh.
They're just boots.
As she's saying that, I take the mask from her and I examine the mask. Huh. Interesting. Very
Okay.
fiery.
So, I'd like to agree with you, Alvera. I really would. But the last time I saw Calistria, she had a pair just like them. That's all I have to say.
I start
During
to
my-
put on the mask.
My
I
eons of
just want to
study.
say real quick, Sass, you'd probably want to take note that there is very hot magma dripping off that mask from the
I
eyes.
didn't realize that. That's why I wanted to wear it. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting on the mask. Is anything gonna happen to me?
You are putting magma in your eyes. That's what's happening to you.
If she can do it, I can do it too.
During my study.
You can take a fortitude save.
I'm gonna.
Oh no, I
I'm
want
gonna.
to see this. I want to see this.
I can if it does start to burn me, I'm gonna cast a water cantrip just to like cool it down. But I will
Oh,
take a
it won't be
fortitude save.
persistent fire.
Yeah.
I want to see this.
So you take
How much damage do I take?
21 damage.
Okay, not too bad. All right. So I immediately take it off and go, ouch. How are you able to wear this thing?
Oh, I wonder how. I
I don't
wonder
know.
how.
I don't know. She just like flicks her own ears and then lifts up her
Oh
tail.
yeah.
Take a guess.
You are resistant to fire. I forgot about that.
I have to say, during my
How do you
eons of
forget
studying,
about that?
It's
She-
been
Well,
2
It's
years.
gonna
The
say
way
that
to
Alvaro
forget things.
It's gonna say now Alvaro continues, and it's just casually like casts a fireball in her hand. She just like
I
flicks it behind her.
remember now. You can't feel a thing. So when you get
I
like
just-
super hot chocolate coffee that's been molten from the volcanoes of stuff, feel like that's normal. Cool.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I literally punched a barrel of. Oh my goodness! Like,
It's
you know
it,
what,
it takes me a
Alvaro?
while. Okay?
Whatever's
Maybe-
hot to
you know what,
is
Alvaro?
cold to me.
You know what,
Here we
Alvaro?
go,
Maybe they aren't hooker boots because obviously he can't remember you.
Now hold on. Let me roll with something.
You-
I'll
Oh,
have
no.
you know. No, I'll have you know. During my eons of studying and research, I spoke to many hookerbootologists, and I can confirm
She
that
she just kind of like looks at him. Huh?
I can confirm that is a genuine hookaboot. Oh, it's a scientific study that hasn't been discovered yet.
Then how is it a
You-
scientific?
you were researching shit.
There's
Holy
no
crap.
time in the
Of all
boneyard,
the-
man. I spoke to people from the
she
future
just kind of
too.
looks at Gavel. Of all the things that you could have researched while you can now read, was looking up hooker boots?
He
First
probably
off,
wasn't looking up boots.
First of all, I did not read it. I spoke to the souls of the damned, both from the past, present, and the future.
First of
And
all, if they're in the boneyard, they're not damned. They're just dead.
And
Can
second
I
of
not
all, why would you
read-
talk to them about hooker boots?
But still.
Second one, the mistress of death had me learn about everything.
Okay.
Everything you say? Okay,
What do you-
Gavilan. You learned about
no.
everything, huh?
Well, she didn't know what would be useful. She doesn't really like Nihil, so she decided to cover everything.
Okay, what do
And
you
by
think will
that-
be useful with Nihil that you know
By-
of?
By that, I meant she made me learn everything. I don't know. Maybe hookaboos will come up.
So,
They already.
Why did-
so
wanna
just out
test
of
them?
curiosity, I mean, yeah, but look, though, Alvaro, why are you so offended by us calling them hooker boots? I'm curious.
Because I don't understand why you think they're hooker boots.
My
They're just
sister
knee-high
Isai,
boots.
who drew the
Well,
boots.
regardless of whether you
exist.
understand them, would
They're
you be
not
offended?
particularly hooker boots.
Well, if you did, regardless of whether you understood they were hookup boots, would you be offended if they were hookup boots?
Wait, there is
What's
no
the
such
difference?
thing. There is no such thing as non-hooker knee-high boots.
Actually, Alvaro, I think the difference between regular knee-high boots and hooker boots is regular knee-high boots typically don't have that high of heels, that open of toes, and that many laces.
Bad
I-
thing is when I
Everyone-
look. Bad
you
thing
should-
is
you
when
should
I look
probably-
these.
Can you
Bad-
can you highlight her new art so we can all see the boots?
Yeah,
Nah.
let's. You know what? Apparently,
I was gonna say just
our
out of
first
character
team
real
bonding
fast.
exercise is going to be
Out of
roasting
character
whether or
real
not these
fast.
are. Go ahead.
That out of character real fast. That when I had looked up finding boots, these were literally the ones that came up, and they said nothing about being like hooker boots or anything. They're just knee-high
Oh,
boots.
okay.
So they are
Those
from
are
an actual like
definitely hooker
existing pair of boots that I found.
Oh my goodness! So it wasn't that Gavilan misspelled boobs on Google. It was that you found hooker boots on Google.
If you literally look up hooker boots, one of the first things that it looks exactly like it. I'm gonna send that image to you.
You look-
Silver.
Send it
I
to
boot-
me so I can put it in a handout so we can solve this issue.
There you
I
go.
want to
That's-
see this now. What you're looking at?
I do too. We need to settle this goddamn bet.
As I said, there is
I
no
need to
such
look this
thing.
up too as we speak.
God
Hold
damn
on.
it! They are legitimately hooker boots.
So it. Show it.
God damn it! Hold on, I'm looking it up.
There's a lot of instances where there's a lot of variations where
I
there's
wish
no
to find the
laces.
boots I used for the reference.
Okay, you can send that to us.
God damn it, where is it?
Go it.
Here's another
Oh,
image.
no. I sent them to Matt at some point. Didn't I send you the reference of the boots, Matt, to ask you if this would be fine? Didn't I send the reference to you?
I didn't
you
think that there was a particular style of boots that would be considered hooker boots.
No, Matt saw the picture and he got the Grinch smile and said, "Why, yes, Alvera, those are fine."
I didn't know such thing.
Hold on,
Oh, hey, look, Alvera.
Are you
God
are you
damn it,
putting it in
didn't I
images?
send you the reference of the boots before?
Yes, but Sass found,
Toast a little high thigh high boots.
Where are they?
The sound of Gamelon's
Where are they?
so once again,
Keith, stop being so
Oh
horny.
my god.
Yeah, it's if you want the exact
so
science.
here are, for future reference, these are two things Sass found for hooker boots.
A mysterious note.
No.
No, Keith, no.
A mysterious note.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Bill.
No, I
President of
think
the
the
Bigfoot.
second boots are the ones I used for the reference. No, I want to find the picture I sent.
Hi, I'm Bill Marston, president of the Bigfoot
Look,
Club.
Alvera, they
I
might be
want to
hooker
argue
boots,
this.
but you are not a hooker. No one here is
No,
calling
I
you a
wanna
hooker.
argue it.
We are
Where is
just
the
saying you
picture of the
like the outfit.
It's all right if you like the style. There's a lot of people who
Honestly,
take.
I will say something. Those boots do look good. It is just unfortunate.
I found the reference. I found the reference.
Okay.
Okay, send it to me.
I swear, if it's a cosplay and be like, wow, it's just because it's using the cosplay doesn't mean the hooker boots. I swear.
There,
No,
Matt,
why-
I pinged the image in DMs.
Silver, why is the woman in this image you just said dancing on a pole?
No!
So,
Stop putting
we'll
words in my mouth.
compare the first set to the second picture.
Yeah, send it over.
Oh my god.
So I'm not making more than one handout for this.
Yeah, fine. Okay, I see. It's
I can't
slowly
believe
loading.
We're having a discussion about this.
Okay, Silver.
The last image on my handout is the actual reference to the boots.
Silver.
Silver, they're not that Silver, really? I'm
These
looking
are-
at the image.
Oh,
you
I
sent
also would like to point out.
me. Yeah.
Oh no, Carl's awake. No, he's gonna come in on this conversation.
What? What were we trying to say, Matt?
I didn't say anything about those boots being okay or not okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I sent you the reference of like asking if these were fine.
That's it. Okay, just because. Okay.
No,
That
you
doesn't
sent
mean
me
they're
the
not-
reference, and I didn't see anything about asking if they were fine.
You.
Again,
That has no.
there is nothing wrong with wearing hooker boots. Wearing hooker boots
up.
does not make you a hooker.
There's nothing wrong with wearing hooker boots.
Look,
Every-
Satao, I am just trying to figure out what the scientific definition of a hooker boot is. Because apparently, that's the new fad,
What is-
according to Gavilon.
What is the platonic value of a hooker boot? What is the platonic ideal?
God damn it.
If
What
Plato were to
is
picture
the
hooker boots, would he picture
What
these?
Boots will
I
say.
could just imagine this whole conversation going on now. Vera's just like with her face laying on the table, like frustratedly sobbing over this
table-
conversation.
Hey,
Fine.
look, Alvaro, at least you didn't actually have to commit the act in order to get some things done over the past 2 years, okay?
Know what you
Also,
mean,
I would
buddy.
like to point out once again that before I was an adventurer, I was a high-class escort.
She just
I
like
mean, I was-
slowly lifts her head. I know. You've
I mean, I
explained
was
this
basic-
before.
You're
I
being
don't-
told
Believe
by
me,
a,
my mother may know.
you're being told by a male escort that what you are wearing are hooker boots. How
My
do you
mother
respond?
has shorter shoes than mine, and you're picking on me for my boots.
Well, no, your mother wears hooker shoes. Those are hooker boots.
The
Hooker
shoes
shoes
don't.
are always worn by hookers. Hooker boots are just fashionable.
The shoes don't make the hooker.
She,
The hooker does not make the boots.
Oh my
she
goodness.
just like lays her head on the table again, just starts
Also,
beating her head on the table.
Avalon doesn't remember it, but
Alvaro,
he-
listen. We will all stop calling them hooker boots as long as you admit to it one time
I won't stop.
and say it with pride
She
and
just like
dignity.
slowly lifts her head to look at
Yeah.
Maz like, I'm not admitting to that.
Oh my god.
Okay,
she's in
then we're gonna
denial.
keep talking about them being hooker boots for
She's
as
in
long as this
denial.
alliance lasts. By the way, Alvaro, we care and we want the best for you. We only point this out because we don't want you accidentally murdering someone when they ask
We
you
don't
how
want you
much it is
accidentally-
for a trip around the world.
We don't want you to actually step on someone with those boots and then you know.
If it makes you feel better, Alvaro, during my eons of studying, I spoke to many, and they would have thought those boots were very classy.
First of all, hooker boots are very classy. Actually, most hookers don't wear hooker boots for that reason.
She just slowly groans as she just proceeds to drag herself out of the seat.
I'm gonna ping you, Alvaro, a message of what Alvaro is doing. This is you.
No,
this
no.
is her.
Yeah, that's about right.
That is
That's what she's been
accurate.
doing during this whole conversation.
We like to have fun here at Alvaro's expense.
I put it in the Path to Create Nihil chat, the one in the record text channel. That's
Because
her.
if only Blondebeard was here, she'd go to complain.
To be fair, Blondebeard would have told you. Well, I mean, they are hooker boots. You probably don't want to wear them then if you are that insecure about it. Blondebeard didn't say anything because you're his kid. But if you
Also,
had a
you-
problem with what you were wearing, he would have told you a long time ago.
Did you not? Do you not have agency over what you wear? Huh. I didn't know.
I mean,
Now,
you have
I
to
just
acknowledge she pretty much grew up only with her mother up until she left when she was old enough to.
Oh,
Yeah, I
just-
I understand then. She does
Yeah,
think
definitely.
these are normal boots.
Yeah, I just realized something. She would have had to have bought those boots, and those would not have been sold at a normal shop.
But
So
it's
it's
been years now. It's been years
had
since
to-
you've been trained. You're one of the best assassins out there, and you never knew that this made you uncomfortable.
so at some point she would have had to have walked into a certain shop and browse for boots.
And browse for boots. And be like, these look like the boots I want. And
Albert
then-
just like reaches across the table to grab her mask to put it on and just literally
Yeah,
sits
I
there
give
with her
it
arms
back.
crossed.
Here you go. She is crying behind that mask.
Oh, took it too far.
Her arms are crossed, guys. I don't think she's crying. I just think she's waiting for us to finish.
Well,
Mm,
okay.
At this point, it's
so-
either
so-
it's either finish or
well, I
just
think let's
walk
move
away.
on. Matt, you were gonna ask me something about knowing everything.
Yes,
Would
you
you like
know
to rephrase-
everything.
At
Yes,
some
you
point,
So, in that case, let me ask you a question. Why is the world gonna end in 2 years?
yeah, she didn't tell me that.
Recall knowledge. One
Y-
moment.
Yeah, no,
I
actually,
can-
please recall knowledge, Kavlon. She might have told
Oh,
you
okay.
that. Just
You want
a
me to?
lot
you
of.
want me to-
Just
During my eons of did that cast?
no,
No,
not
it's
at
a
all.
roll. It's
What?
No,
a
not
roll.
at all.
Recall
Oh, hero point.
31.
Shit.
That went from regular
Ooh.
failure to a crit failure.
Oh,
Hi,
she
Carl.
she
You just
really
missed
told
out
me.
on a very horrendous conversation.
Horrendous.
just-
Oh,
we're
no,
debating if
So, Carl, let's get your opinion on this. Does Alvura
No,
wear hooker
Doing this
boots?
again.
Sure. Show it. Just share the image. Just share
No.
Alvara's-
I want to hear his opinion first. Carl?
Does he see his? Does he know what she wears though? I'm not sure.
Yes, I'm very
Why?
well
He's seen
aware
the
of
art,
what
yes. He
Alvara
know-
wears. Yes.
Hey, his voice is
Are
almost
they
back.
hooker boots? That is the question tonight.
That is the big
I-
question.
Mm,
You get a hero point if you get it right.
What did you say, Carl?
The problem is in that picture, I can't see the heels because the main thing that makes hooker boots are the huge ass fucking heels.
So the original image.
So
There's a couple of
the
little
final
boots.
image on this list is the image Alvura or Silver used to make Alvura.
See,
Give up. Yeah.
those
Give up the hand.
those I could see. Those I
Oh.
can see being hooker boots. The ones that you put in the mysterious note.
The boots that
The one
Silver
at
put
the
on
very
the-
bottom is the one Silver used as a reference.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Go on the very bottom. Is that the?
Oh, I only.
I think they drag me back in.
Okay,
Heat?
so could they be classified as such? Yes.
Oh no, I was referring to Alvera in this conversation.
Oh,
But are they, Carl?
would you consider them
Are-
hooker boots?
are-
You can say no.
Are
Okay.
those boots on the screen right now hooker boots?
The ones at the bottom of the handout.
The ones at the bottom of the handout.
Yes.
They can be
Yeah, the one at the
classified
bottom
as
is what I
such,
used for the
yes,
reference.
but I think there's actually a more specific terminology for it.
What is the
Okay.
specific? Let me see.
The hook boots all
Specific terminology.
You hear
Come on,
that,
Carl,
Alvera?
justify me.
And
Alvera, you hear
actually,
that? We
Actually,
could be
hang on.
wrong, according to
Let's see.
Carl.
High boots.
yeah, because also you haven't checked the definition of hooker boots in Urban Dictionary, have you?
There's a couple.
Because
There's
I'm pretty effing sure there's an actual like definition that is classified.
Okay,
into.
I got it. It says kinky boots, also referred to as fetish boots, are boots typically made with patent leather with high stiletto heels. Their extreme characteristics intended to present a dramatic, sexy appearance, such as by a prostitute or a dominatrix. Characteristics often include very high heels, thigh or crotch high length, or unusual colors or materials. Boots of this type are specifically the thigh-high leather boots worn by this in other roles in this movie are referred to in the song by Blackman and Avengers Coast. Yeah. Basically, it says characteristics often include very high heels, thigh or crotch high length, or unusual colors or materials.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't
this
think
is-
those reach thigh, do
that-
they? They don't. So
This is exactly why I'm like, there's an actual definition. I know that
I
for a
think
fact
they
of
I
what
think
they
they're
are.
just short of the thigh. So I don't think they qualify.
They are knee high. They
Quick,
are knee
get
high.
Well, no,
So they do not qualify.
Let me snip this real quick so I can send it to you.
So there's your answer.
So the answer
While if they were a little bit higher, they would classify as it because they are technically knee high. They do not.
Look,
Okay,
now, you did
heard
not say they weren't hooker boots. You didn't say they were or they weren't. You can't claim victory without making a bet.
Here you go.
No, I'm not making a bet. I was just saying.
No,
like,
I'm not talking to
they
you,
look like they could
Silver,
be.
or Shadow, or whatever your name is. I'm talking to our viewer.
Oh,
I've
I see.
a viewer.
Oh,
a
no.
viewer said hi. Hello, viewer.
Well, hold on. You
Who
heard
said viewer? Is it Seth? 'Cause
Yes,
I
it
think he
is.
might be watching.
Yes, it is.
Hello, Seth.
Yes.
How are you doing?
They did
Oh.
not outright say in the chat what they believed, but they said they were right. It was like,
Hold
you can't say you're right without placing your bet card chips on the table.
Here's. I've given
Seth,
you the.
please.
I've given you the. High
Also,
definition.
according to Seth, I would love to be stepped on by those boots.
Seth,
Free.
we have a horny person in the chat. We need to bomb them to death.
you heard him. They're not
Okay,
hooker
let me.
I mean,
Hang on,
technically,
hang on,
there's
hang on.
somebody else who he'd like to get stepped on too, but I'm not going to mention that
I'm-
character.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab my baseball bat and bonk someone in chat real quick. Be right back.
Box them in chat. You're gonna box
Bruh,
them.
you heard him.
No, don't beat up Seth.
By the official definition.
I'm not
not-
gonna beat up Seth. I'm just gonna bonk him like the horny meme because he's being horny. Bonk.
Do you see it, Matt? I gave.
Yeah, and he always
split the
is.
definition to you.
It's hard for him to not argue that he isn't.
Huh. Yep.
So,
I
Alvaro,
think they are just a bit too short to be considered hooker boots.
Alvaro, you heard them. By the definition, it is not a hooker boot. Therefore, you must redraw the boots.
You must read.
Oh!
What? No, it means that we are
They must go higher.
incorrect. We are incorrect.
No!
You know
He's
what?
already
You
got
know what? I'm gonna put this in football terms. We are short and we are on 4th and inches. Okay, like there is nowhere else for we are 4th and inches at our own goal line. We are not going to be drawing any further on this, and we have lost. We are punting away the ball, and we are just going to have
Why
to
are you
pretend this
punching that
conversation
fourth
never.
and inches?
Because we're on our own goal line, Sass.
We need to push on our own goal line to get out of 4th and inches.
Do not bring up the push when we're talking about hooker boots.
Never had a first down mark in less than 10 yards of your own goal line, Matt. That'd be illogical.
Yeah, but it's an analogy. Shut
I
it.
know,
Also,
This,
speaking of
this is what I missed about
speaking of
having
football,
sessions.
speaking of football, either now or after session, please someone tell me what the fuck happened to the Lions.
Yeah, let's go! Let's
They
go!
choked. The 49ers did not deserve that victory.
That's
They-
what you said last time. Ha-ha!
I said that last time, and they didn't deserve the victory against the Packers either.
We Anyways. We shall
Anyways,
talk
I'm
about
gonna
this
go-
later. We shall head back
Yes,
to
yes,
rope
and
play.
in the
That's
meantime, I'm
really
gonna
be
shit in
debating
football.
hooker boots on a Saturday night. Seth is calling you out in particular for some reason.
Wait, why me? What?
I don't know.
That was you.
They didn't say y'all or you all or you are. They just said Sass really be debating hooker boots on a Saturday night.
Seth? Is that Seth? Wow. What did I do?
Of course it's Seth. He's the one that pokes in to see what the
Sure.
hell's going on here.
I understand that, but why are you accusing me?
I'd also like to point out that Keen and I started this. But I would also like to point out I was the first person to admit out loud that I was wrong. So
Let me get to a official
first in,
definition.
first out. There isn't anything more masculine than that.
Let me get the official definition
Oh.
of hooker boot says fast as he turns into the nerd emoji.
So all I have to
Shut
say is whenever we are mentioning hooker boots, it gives Alvaro
emotional
Immense amount of
damage.
pain.
Stop
To
it.
which
Stop
I'm
it.
saying this out of character that this is what I've missed about sessions is the unhinged conversations we have.
No, you say
such
that
as
in. You say
this.
that in character. You say you acted for that. This is what I missed about it. You said that in character, and now we're all looking at you like, what?
We all know deep inside Alvaro
You know what?
missed the
You know what?
horrendous bullshit of this.
Here's a random question for a hero point. The Six
Okay.
Flags commercial. What is the name of the song they use for that? And who is the artist who does it?
Jeez.
Fuck. Oh, I don't know what the name of the song is. I don't look it up. It's sort of like when
I've
the
never
beat-
even heard of that commercial.
Boomer.
What do you've never heard of the you've never seen the guy dancing to the
Apparently not.
I mean, the song is familiar, but I've never seen that. No.
That sounds like that sounds like. Are you talking about the Stormtrooper? Is that?
Wait,
No! Oh my goodness!
It's okay,
Ser-
Matt. I know.
I'm sorry. I'm literally non-existent to this.
I'll get it and post the bald man.
Why the heck? Okay.
Yes, please post the bald man.
Oh wait. Wait.
I was
What?
gonna say,
Oh,
I'm
wow,
sorry. I'm
Okay.
younger compared to everybody here.
This is so weird.
No
This
wonder
is
you
so
haven't heard of it.
It's the
okay,
only
okay.
thing I just thought about it randomly. I'm like, okay, this is an old song. I will literally give out a hero point to whoever knows this fact.
I
Yeah,
used to.
Don.
Also,
know that
another one
fact,
of this
but-
band's songs got popular in a meme format recently, so
Matt, do you know this aired in 2004? That's how old this is.
yes.
I don't think I was even cognizant by that time.
Yeah, looking at
They
the
played
thumbnail
it
of this
for
video,
years.
I've never seen this in my life.
Okay, so does that mean I have a group of all quitters and I can say the answer without having to give out hero points?
Hold on. Let me
You
Google
can always
it.
give it. You can always give a hero point to
Matt,
yourself.
I was practically 2 when this came out. From what Keith just said.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I used to know the answer. It has been about 10 years since I ever looked up that information.
The song?
The song is "We Like to Party" by the
Vengabus.
No,
and
it
I
is.
definitely
I actually have to check the link you sent me now, because they probably have the song in there, don't they?
Let me check something. That's the shield.
Yeah, I know the song. I've just never seen this commercial.
So it is.
Why the heck was
it
that
is
kid-
"We Like to Party" by the Venga Boys.
We gotta fight for your right to
They also do the
party.
song.
No, that's definitely not it.
No, that's
that's-
definitely
that's
not
like-
it.
Yeah,
I know,
I think that's
it's a different song. That's what I know. It's a different song.
I think that was Beastie Boys actually. That one.
That is Beastie Boys.
Thank you,
That's what I
Seth. Thank you. Seth actually knows this commercial. It was my favorite commercial. It was on TV all the time. And Seth is young. Seth is as young as any of us.
Listen,
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth's
Yeah.
only a year younger than me.
and she knows
that
it.
doesn't. It could be the case.
Okay,
but
okay, fine. Here's the thing. I am going to just say,
Mhm.
I'm just going to generally say, I'm going to ask you now what
Okay.
you guys are going to proposition for the first team building exercise you're doing now that you're back together.
Oh no.
We need like in character or like just
In
out-
character.
Do we do the hot potato again? That was
All
the
right,
immediately
last
we're
one.
on
turns
the
into shell.
We're on
Parent
the ship,
immediately
right?
turns into
We
shell.
can do some
Do,
fun
do
level
we do a
20
group tossing of hot potato?
I got
Try to- all right, so
As long as it isn't a grenade.
we
I
can
got
do
something.
some. Oh, go ahead,
I
Gavilan.
mean, last time Alvaro did hot potato, it was with a ball of magma. That's what happened
So
last time.
Babylon is
Exactly.
currently standing in the eagle's nest. Okay, let's try a trust fall exercise.
No,
No!
no,
Not again!
Again.
Wait, maybe this time he'll actually fall correctly.
Oh no, I don't have time. It's a question of if this time anyone will actually catch me.
We all.
I'm
I'm pretty
gonna-
sure most
Yeah, I
people
don't
here
think
know
anybody
that you
caught
can
him
fly.
last time.
so-
You
gonna
know
be
what?
like-
You know what? Matt wasn't there last time. So Matt walks beneath
what?
you,
No, I
waves his
remember
arms up,
the
and is
first
like,
time
"I
that
got
he
you,
did
buddy!
this-
Jump!"
No, I
I gotta
remember
run.
this. The first time he did this, he fell on Shadow.
Yes, he did.
I don't. Was
Yeah.
I here? Was Raphael in the party?
Yes,
when
you
that
were.
happened? I don't
Of course.
remember.
I
that.
remember this.
Yeah,
Alvaro was
the-
there
the-
too. That's why I remember this.
Above table, the trust fall happened at the mansion. He dropped from the steeple
Yeah,
down to the
Oh!
entrance.
Yeah, this happened at the
Mansion.
haunted mansion thingy that we did last time.
The one that we converted to a base, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, just
okay.
almost 2 years at this point.
It's been 2.5 years, or two and a month ago.
Yeah,
Been a
the
long
second,
fucking
the
time.
second,
That's the
the
point.
second Alvaro hears trust fall out of Gavilon's mouth, all the memories flood back, and she's horrified.
It's like,
Does Gavilan
trust
remember
fall.
the first time?
Trust fall.
Does Gavilan remember
But
the
at least
first
this time
that
she'll actually probably try to catch him, because you know.
Remember, Gavilan only remembers memories with Matt. He doesn't remember any with us, right? So
You guys remember this is an entirely new idea.
I was gonna
So
say,
something
do
got
we
effed up
find
on my
out?
character sheet.
I was gonna say, do we find out if Alvaro will actually catch Gavilon this time?
well, you just
Hey, even Seth remembers the trust fall. It was very dumb, but Matt wasn't there. Matt would have caught him.
Gavilan has now
Gavilon, Matt's already got you. You're not 5 feet from the ground. You're
You
safe.
have been caught. You are
I
safe.
think, well, everyone's supposed to grab you.
Yeah, Gavilon, you might not remember this, but you were a little controversial back in the day.
I remember nothing. Except, of course, my best friend forever, Shadow. Where is he?
Wait, you remembered Shadow naturally, but not me. Why?
Could I?
Yes, he doesn't like me. Interesting.
Could I forget my
Alvaro just
best
kind of looks over
friend?
at Matt and is like, Matt, I literally had to remind him about the Diamond Buddy thing because he didn't even recognize me either.
No, I'm joking, but it's funny. That's all he remembers is the guy that hates him the most.
He remembers. He's like Carl or Shadow.
It's my best
I
buddy.
mean, that never made Gavilon and Shadow do the hot potato thing. That was funny too.
You do the hot potato and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
That's the hokey pokey, you idiot.
Yeah.
What has this become?
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. I know. I've replaced the lyric.
That reminds me of a really bad joke.
So anyway,
That was a
are
good
we initiating in the trust fall?
I don't know. He
No, I
already
don't
said
know.
he'd fallen, and Matt had already caught him, so.
Gavilan
Trust falls,
randomly
everyone.
went up
Find your partner. Fall into their arms. Hopefully.
the arms of the angel. Fly away. Anyway, I guess I wanted to figure out the idea of let's do some more. We have a good amount of time before we reach our destination. Why not mess around a bit? What if we just?
Oh no, you guys are currently on an island at the moment. You aren't going anywhere.
Oh, I thought we were on a ship. In the
No.
middle of the
You
ocean.
guys had gone into an island. Gavilon decided to go fly onto the ship to Trustfall.
Well, you said earlier we were on a boat.
And
What-
then I
what-
said, you arrive at a little island with a small village comprised of mostly pirate sympathizers, where Matt takes you to where he's been staying, a small cottage.
And
I
that's
remember.
can you describe this cottage? Because we're about to destroy it.
The Emperor of Taldor is living in what is a shanty town in the worst possible of the shanties.
Oh no, he's in. Nah, never mind. That's just
Oh
awful.
my!
Listen,
No, it's not
the
his
worst
in. It's best
possible-
disguise. Shush.
Listen, how crowded is a shanty town? I don't want to affect any other shanty town than Matt's.
Well, it's not
Shanty
really
town.
that crowded. It's just all the homes here suck.
All the homes suck. Okay.
Yeah, like
What
the
I
curb
wanted to do
appeal
was
is
that we should-
brilliant, but like everything is just shitty.
What I wanted to do was that we should try out our abilities with each other, and we just like chuck each other, cast a high level spell after high level spell and see who'd win.
Want to physically hurt each other? I'm down.
I'm down. Yeah. What do you guys think? Is it a bit too dangerous?
Yes.
Fuck.
Can I use a phantasmal killer?
It has been Matt's hiding location, so he does have a say.
I mean, I'm not so much worried about you killing everyone here. I'm more worried about you guys killing each other.
That makes it even more incentive for us to.
Now that gives. Why does that give you more incentive
We
for you
need
to
to
do
know our limits, Matt. We gotta figure out how
Is
much
that-
we can.
Is Raphael the new Gavelon?
I mean,
we
if
can find out our limits much easier than throwing high-level spells at each other.
what would you consider?
Throw cantrips at each other, idiot.
I mean, that's boring. But
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
It is boring, but no one dies. And don't tell me it's the fun part, Seth.
I was right. I was right. Raphael is the new Gavelon.
Oh my god, he has been acting like the new Gavelon!
I trained him well.
No. So
Wait,
we
wait,
have
you,
come-
pick on him
you
now.
have
trained
come to
him
agree.
by abandoning him. You realize
best
that,
way-
right?
Way to become a Gavelon.
I'm going to tell you right
I
now. I don't
hate
think I'm
that's
gonna be-
right!
I don't think I'm going to be the most chaotic each session, so I would prevent you from calling me that right now because I'm going to not live up to that label.
I need to check something real fast.
We can never
Also,
avoid the
maybe-
Gavelon. It
maybe-
comes in some way, shape, or form.
Also, maybe we don't throw spells at each other, period. Maybe we just, like, test it out on some form of wildlife?
No way, I
Matt.
can't say that.
Or,
Okay.
alternatively, we could just figure it out as we go. Because, let's be honest, the first time any of us fought with with each other, we basically had no idea what power anyone had.
Was I there for that time? Was I there?
I was so tempted because I had to look at my spells and stuff. I was so tempted for her to just go, "Oh, we're gonna test out cantrip, sure," and then she just like throws something at Raphael.
Like an
throw
actual
something
level
right
spell.
at me while I'm talking to Matt and be like, "Listen, I don't want to destroy everything, but I
He
want."
says,
It's like, oh, we're throwing spells at each other. She just proceeds to throw one at Raphael.
I like to think that Alvera just heard Raphael say that, and then nothing else because she's annoyed with everyone for the hooker boots comment.
Do it, Alvera.
Exactly.
So,
The only
Alvera,
thing- the only
you want to
thing we
show off
heard
your
was
you want
throwing
to show
spells at each other.
you want to show off your new little Potestas ability on Raphael? No hero
I'm
points to use,
currently-
one time only.
I'm currently
Sure.
not.
Make
Although I
make
need to
an
remember what it
intimidation
was 'cause I don't
check.
remember.
Make an intimidation check on Raphael, please.
What do I roll?
Alright. Let me
You
open
need
up
to
the
tell me what
sheet.
your will DC is.
So it's E25 plus 10.
It should be M at the moment.
Oh, okay. Let me put it as such.
So it's M27 is what you're telling me. Plus 10. So it's 37.
37.
Alvaro,
I think we can easily destroy that if you're talking about your intimidation. Listen,
That's-
one of my
See
highest
happens.
skills is like 42. If you can roll like a 1 or a 5, yeah, you beat that.
technically she critically beat that, which means this is
Yeah.
which means you get a degree of success worse on the fireball.
But is this a fireball you're hitting?
This
at
is a
me, Alvaro?
fireball she's throwing at you. A 10th level one, probably.
This is revenge for the time I took her mask and put it on my face, and she got
No,
annoyed.
Alvara, if you wanna hit that 10th level fireball button for me?
Of course.
dice roll.
I'm gonna note to you guys
Please
that
someone-
I haven't recovered health since getting hit by Teddy Roosevelt. So Let's
Casually
go.
just practice fighting
Let's
right now, huh?
It's like,
Casually practice 10th level fireballs. Great.
Yeah.
Also, can someone please, unless it's already been rolled,
I
hear
need
them-
a
I hear them
reflex
do that.
save.
I was trying to see all those
Raphael.
dice roll.
this
Oh,
is
the
like
dice
when,
aren't important. Oh, so
No,
you get a degree
no.
of success worse than a failure, a crit failure. Okay, so
Oh, really?
How many dice are on that little macro, Alvera?
Oh,
26.
no. How many?
26. I literally just looked. That's why I was
20,
like,
huh?
how many dice was going
What is 6 times 20, Raphael?
120.
And now double it.
I am down.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, that's powerful. Alvaro, let me give him a healing potion very quickly, and
I'm
he
at
heals you.
negative 90. Good
Alana.
job, Alvera. I have not healed since the Teddy Roosevelt.
I
No.
love the thing too. I love the thing too that when we were talking about our trading stuff, she was gonna show it off, but then everybody else went off on everything. So this is a perfect opportunity.
Wow.
So, Matt pulls out from the party bank elixir for you.
Wait, can I get Arana to do it to show her off?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he's not technically. Oh yeah, Breath of Life heals, doesn't it? Yeah, it's 4d6.
Yeah, he put me down at negative. She put me down at like negative 90.
Arana, please
So
heal
now
the
you have
wizard.
17 hit points, Raphael, because there's not
Ah.
negative hit points in Pathfinder. And you're
Good-
back
good-
up.
Yeah. That was a good hit, Alvera. But next time, could you please let me prepare for? I guess next scenario, assassins.
You
don't
see,
let people
Raphael,
prepare.
this is why we don't
Yep.
throw spells at each other at this point in our lives.
Listen, I know
Cause it,
you.
she just kind of looks at him and lifts her mask and she has a stupid grin on her face. Well, be prepared next time.
You have to draw art for that. You have to draw art for that.
So, also,
I'm gonna draw
I
her
think,
with like the knife cat face.
I
Yeah.
think she's also still a little mad at us for the hooker boots comment, which, by the way, I think,
Oh yeah.
I think by definition they're a bit too short.
yeah.
All right.
They must be redrawn.
This is like,
No.
to me, it sounds like it has to be at least 2 out of those 3, and it's only one.
Anyways,
You got-
thankfully, I anticipated that there would be fireballs thrown in my little house and made it out of fireproof material.
Fireproof material, Matt.
Sheet metal.
Yeah,
You got-
you literally have a walking fire hazard. Of course, you need to be prepared.
Oh no! I was actually expecting.
You have more than just
I know,
fireballs.
I know you're looking at me.
Alvera.
I
You
know
can do
you're
a
I'm
lot.
not. I wasn't expecting
Playing a
you to throw
sorcerer.
one so
The
easily.
only thing you cast is fireball.
I was
You can
actually
do
sort
a-
of expecting Gavelon to somehow do that.
I know you were looking at me.
You could have done like a chain lightning that struck all of us, or maybe like a cone of cold.
Oh no!
Fireball.
That
Only
ability
fireball.
particularly only works with fireball. It's the
Oh,
caveat.
for what? Wait, what ability? What ability?
Oh, a 3-action turn for a hero point. They can glare at an entire group that would be encompassed on a fireball.
Oh,
And
cool.
if they're frightened, they take max damage. And if they critically succeed if she critically succeeds against their will DC, they take a degree of success worse on their reflex DC.
That is
Wow.
pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So that's the whole intimidation thing she did. To me.
That is actually not just the I'm going to enhance my offensive ability. That is also Conquistoris.
Conquistoris. Okay. Congratulations, Alvara, for having Conquistoris.
It is a rare trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that's like the
Plus
hardest
I
way to
get to
use
intimidate
that.
the fuck out of people.
Can you give me? You gotta give me the visual of what this is like. We're in your cottage. Alvera cast the fireball on only me, and I'm affected. Did she not hit anyone else, or is it just me? I'm not sure how we're. Like,
Well-
I assume that we were.
I mean, I guess we all really have to make reflex saves.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Well, we should.
All I have to
Alvaro,
say
why
is-
don't you roll me a nature check?
Maybe you can limit it to only me. Maybe that's an ability you have.
Well, remember, I introduced the power trick mechanic, for better or for worse.
Oh.
Alright, let me find nature. There you go.
It's for the better because I need to do
Nope,
You-
it's hitting all of us.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Which also, I would like to point out that Silver stole your name, and everyone else called you your boots Hooker Boots, so it's fine.
Hooker boot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you-
Also, I'm going to say this now. I have a very important piece of parchment on my person that I was about to hand to Matt. I see this go off. I immediately shield it. I'll take a degree assess worse of whatever I roll.
Whoa,
As a consequence of my absence.
you were trying to give Shadow was trying to give a parchment to Matt, and then Alvera hit a fireball. Is that?
Yes.
Damn.
So I'm pretty sure I take the 240 because I'm pretty sure that fails by
Oh crap! Your name
several.
is Silver. You're not Shadow. Fuck, this is gonna confuse me.
Yes. Yes.
Also,
So-
Silver, that was not a critical success on my will DC. Gavilan, what's your will DC?
My will DC is L34.
Legendary.
So, that is a regular success on him, so... Also, that doesn't beat Matt's will DC anyway, so... Matt will just take that, 0 damage.
Wow.
And Gavilan, you will take that full damage of
Damn.
120. And
120.
Silver, you will take that full damage of 240?
Wait. She affects herself? Damn.
No. Remember, someone decided they wanted to change the character's name and chose a name that was already taken.
Oh, Silver. My bad. Silver. Yeah.
Yes.
That's Carl.
We have
Carl.
Silver,
That's
and
why I
then...
changed my name to Alverber.
Alver.
Alver Boots.
I hate you.
Seeing Raphael burnt to a crisp,
Everyone's burnt.
and it's using my face.
I'm sorry, are we throwing fireballs now?
No, we are not throwing
Ah.
fireballs.
It looks like we're throwing fireballs.
We are not throwing fireballs.
Hold on, I got a signature.
You want me
That is a really great picture for that too.
What? There's a picture?
Yeah, I was the reaction image.
Where is that?
Oh.
Path to Create Nihil live player only chat.
I need to look at that fucking
My
image
face
one more-
right now, seeing Raphael being burnt to a crisp, and it's a picture of me. I think that was actually my face when you were being burnt to a crisp.
I still need to draw a smug Alvera. I need
God
to.
damn it. God damn it.
Oh, unfortunately, I do not have a level 10 signature fireball.
Yeah, we're not throwing fireballs. Come on, guys. My house is fireproof. It's not that fireproof.
Wait, hold up. What you're saying is that we can throw fireballs wherever to our heart's delight, and we're not gonna burn your cottage down?
I'm not saying to throw fireballs everywhere, and I swear to God, if one more person casts a single more AoE, I am going to beat the crap out of each and every one of you.
Gavilan cast a Shadow Blast. Gavilan cast a Shadow Blast.
That's not
No,
an AoE.
I'm particularly... No, Shadow
Seth
Blast
said
is
it
the
was, by the way,
AoE.
Matt.
Wait, it can be. Okay, I choose. I'm not gonna do this.
No, Shadow Blast is by default in AoE.
Yeah, but I
Oh
can
my
choose,
God.
which way it
Seth
goes.
said your
Oh.
face was that when he was burnt to a crisp.
Wow. You really are taking delight in me being burned to a crisp, aren't you, Matt?
Just happy one of you got to use your Potestas ability. Sue me.
Anyway, I choose 50-foot line and I shoot it straight through your ceiling.
Okay.
The shadow
Apparently,
of the wall.
you need to be reacquainted with the word discipline, everybody.
Hey, to be fair, I
I'm getting flashbacks to my old character Tao being not Tao, it's Zeroku being like, alright guys, time to do 50 push-ups. or yeah.
Why don't you go to sleep for a second? Make me a will save.
Hold on, before
Or
you do,
no, this is a fort save. This is a fort save.
This is a fort save. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna pass this. I think I'm dead.
before you do,
I do have to look at the DC, but
Gavilan says, "Why are you angry?"
I said not to throw any more AoEs, Gavilan.
Angry. Why the
Why?
heck are you angry?
This is not. There are many houses like this, but this one's mine.
Look, you gotta do
This
that.
is why we can't have nice things.
Because you burned them to the ground. Oh, by the way,
Gavilan,
there's that.
Gavilan just looks around and says, "This is a house."
Oh my god.
And that is the proper spell level. Welcome to Will of the Autocrat.
I need a 19 to pass. I guess I fall asleep.
I guess I fall asleep.
So you fall asleep, and after you wake up, you notice you have been drawn on anything that has not been covered by cloth.
I've been drawn. Oh no, Jigglypuff.
So basically he's saying our entire body that's been exposed has been drawn upon.
Yes.
Jigglypuff me.
He for you, Gavilan, he drew a bunch of penises over your face.
No.
he also-
Gavilan, he wrote, "I'm an idiot who doesn't know how not to identify houses and be polite."
Well, you did say it was Shantytown, so
He
I
just
guess you got a lot of misgivings again, like before.
Secret meeting in a dumpster.
What did you draw for silver?
Silver has the words, "Doesn't listen to instructions well," written on her face.
Silver? No,
And,
not that silver. The other silver.
Oh,
The
silver? My name is secretly Shadow.
At Magna.
It's like, here's the thing though, Matt. He was cradling that letter the entire time, and it is properly addressed to you. So I'm not sure if you would pick it up, because I'm typing the letter in your DMs right now. So he's going to give it to you.
He may have not. So actually, he wouldn't have written anything on Silvers. He had to knock out Silver to knock out the rest of you guys. The only people he drew on is he drew penises on Raphael. He drew doesn't know how to identify a fucking house on Gavilan. And then a picture of a house, particularly an elaborate picture of his house with an arrow to it that says house. And then on Alvera it says, "Okay, they're not hooker boots, but please stop throwing fireballs at me."
No, Matt, you should have drawn like on.
It wasn't meant to be at
Oh my
you.
god.
It was that Raphael.
You draw the extended version. You draw like it fully to the extent that it did by definition to be hooker boots. So you draw just a little bit of an extension.
No, because that bit is covered by cloth too. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I
gotcha.
said he's not doing anything he's not drawing on anything he can't reach.
Well, he can
He's
reach
not.
for the cloth.
Ew.
What?
He is only writing on your face if you aren't wearing gloves, your hands. By the way, if you aren't wearing gloves, he writes, if this fits in, if your hand is as big as your face, you might have syphilis. And then if you are reading it, he shoves the hands in your face, says, "Next time, listen."
Joke's on him. Throughout my eons of study, I spoke to many syphilis people, and many had small.
And he still gets smacked in the face.
Joke's on him, Alvera wears gloves.
Did she? What if he took your mask off? Actually, drew something on it and then put it back up. And
Oh, he did draw something on the mask, actually.
Alvara's
you
going.
on the mask?
Yes?
Oh god.
I mean, he took the mask off because he was going to draw on the face. That's like the one thing he will take off.
Okay. What did you draw on her face?
Well, I already said, does not know. Please, they aren't hooker boots. Please
Please,
stop
they aren't hooker
dropping
boots.
fireballs on us. They're not hooker boots, okay? But stop throwing fireballs at us. On the mask, he just wrote the Greek spelling of the ancient goddess of Egyptian lore, Thoth.
We
Which,
live
if you
in
aren't
Egypt.
aware, is OWO.
Oh, whoa.
So, since Thoth is the Egyptian College of Knowledge, it would not be inaccurate to say, "Oh, whoa, what is this?"
Oh, I order you to say that, Alvaro, once you see that mask.
Oh god. First of all, she's gonna have a hell of a time getting that off of her mask.
Particularly, it's yes, he uses the finest permanent inks. Particularly, it is a whoa question mark.
I need
Jokes.
to find the fucking video. You forced me to find the fucking video, Matt.
By the way, Matt, whenever you read the thing I sent you of the little writing thing, I did specify what the mask was made of.
Okay, I have found the video. Here it is.
Or at least like some like proper little detail of like to differentiate colors of the mask.
Here's the video, Matt.
Yeah, I know that video. I've sent it to you before.
It's great.
It's
great. You might have sent that to me before. But,
First of all, just because I've seen a shitpost about how bad the name of the Egyptian goddess of knowledge got translated into Greek was, does not make me a furry. It makes me a shitposter. One of those is worse, and I will let the audience decide which one is worse.
Let me guess, so
called you a
Seth
furry?
yakking at you about that.
Yeah, it was. Also, X3 Nuzzle pounces on you. No, thank you.
That's because that's a Seth comment, if anything.
Yeah, definitely is.
Joke's on you. I met many in my eons of study. I met many uwus. Not one of them pounced.
Yeah.
Pete,
You're a point.
Pete,
What? What?
why?
Because
No, you got a hero point for that, Keith.
Why, Pete? Why?
Because he knows if he makes me laugh, he gets a hero point. Okay?
God damn it, Pete.
No, God bless you, Keith.
God damn you.
God
You asked me about that.
bless.
You asked me about that. What's going to happen in like 2 years or something?
Yes.
And I couldn't remember. So, oh, great mistress of death, heed my words. What am I forgetting?
You just said that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was only able to tell you once, and I'm definitely not telling you in front of other people.
Oh, sorry, man. I guess you were never meant to know.
I mean, there were several ways you might have figured out what's going on, but you failed all of them.
Damn.
Wait, can I make checks?
No, there's no. Well, I mean, technically, I need to know what your will DC is. What is your will DC, Will?
Well,
43.
well,
Sorry,
What
wait,
is-
43.
43?
43.
Wait, really? You have
Matt.
a higher
Will DC,
will
yes.
DC than the
Which means
bard.
my will save plus 10, right?
Oh, that's the wrong talk. I need bar talk, not burr talk.
Hey, Silver, but not that Silver, trained with a god. Maybe he knows.
Yeah, you know what? I actually have to check. What is your will DC so low, Gavilan?
My will DC? I don't know. It doesn't look that low.
Shouldn't yours be higher than mine?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Should be.
Like, I don't know if he
only have
has
a 16 in
wisdom.
wisdom.
Oh, he has a 12 in wisdom.
Oh.
Also, your will DC is a 44. Gavilan has,
Oh.
like, a separate item boost to his will DC from the Ring of Stubbornness, his pinnacle trinket. Also, he has legendary. So, yeah, no, Gavilan,
Other people
you
got their pinnacles,
wouldn't...
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, well, they got their pinnacles because the character has been on screen for more than 2 episodes.
Fair enough.
Also,
Well, you said-
before we were going into Mythic Tier, you said you wanted your pinnacle items to be what? We've had this conversation. That's all I'm saying.
Me?
I didn't say what it
You
wanted
you
to be.
you did. You said I would like to exchange my pinnacle items for the alchemical crafting stuff.
No, I exchange it for research benefits.
Yes, which is why I didn't
But
make
now I
any
don't
for
have
you.
those anymore.
Yes. Well, I mean, you still have them till next level because you wouldn't have them naturally at this point.
Oh wait, so I do get the friggin' benefits of the school thing?
Yeah, for this level and next level, you get them again just by default. What I'm trying to say, though, Will, is that you are the only one without pinnacle items at the moment because you are the only one that I haven't had enough time to make pinnacle items for,
Fair enough.
and currently don't have any reason for
But
it.
me having the research benefits, though, that's pretty gnarly. Still, regardless.
Hey, no
Any-
comment on your last comment, Seth. No comment. Not sure why you're boasting about that, but no comment.
Keep
Okay,
it
I
to your
will
last
comment. Seth said he was a quote-unquote good cat.
Anyways,
Not sure why you're doing that here, but not
I
sure
am
I
back.
want to
Anyways.
know.
so Matt, do you end up taking the letter that is addressed to you?
No, because I didn't see anything.
Very well.
You didn't send it to
Now-
me. I would have taken it,
Well,
but
no,
you didn't
no,
send
no.
it to me.
Okay. Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
Hello, what did I miss? Hello?
Hey, nothing much really.
Gotcha. Oh, gotcha.
I don't know why everyone got quiet.
And yes, I actually did lore stuff because I actually had to research some stuff for the thing. I'm like,
Okay.
was who was what?
Matt reads that letter, looks down, reads it again, looks down, reads it again, looks down, reads it again, and just says,
Each time he reads,
that might be a
the
problem.
letter,
Also, you all are currently asleep while he's doing that. It takes you about an hour to wake up.
Your spell specifically says it takes a minute.
each time he reads it, he takes 20 minutes to read it. So he looks up for 5
Look,
seconds.
I did kind of make a wall of text. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that much of a wall of text, but
A
it's a micro
failure.
wall.
I'm only asleep for a minute, not an hour.
I didn't think it
Nah.
was. I didn't
The
think it was
council
an
has made
hour.
a decision. I've decided that since it's a stupid decision, to ignore it.
What's a stupid decision? Make a
We'll
failure
look it up in a minute.
or a minute?
I'm just
An
making
hour.
it an hour for the purpose of making the time in the story make sense.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans so you don't, shenanigans so you have enough time to get drawn on in your sleep.
And a haw. Twist his
mean-
balls.
You can do that in a minute, right? Oh,
I mean, technically, a minute is an hour if I time stop enough.
I knuckle.
I
You
have
can make
many.
it a year. If you want. You can make it a year if you want to keep going.
I mean, if he has enough resources, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the resources, mate. All about the resources.
Hey, we've been in the time lost hours this entire time. How much time has passed in the outside world?
A
How much
lot.
time has lost?
A month.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, let's see. 2 years, 2 months have passed in the outside world.
2
Oh,
months have only
don't know.
passed.
And a lot can happen in 2 months, so, you know.
Yeah, if by a lot you mean basically nothing, because everything's been going on in here for the longest time. Yeah.
Everyone out there is asking for the fun stuff.
Oh.
You alright?
Are you okay? Is there any other? What are other time sucky stuff that's happens like a day equals 1 second and or something?
The eternal time chamber?
Room with spirit and time.
You
That
were
thing?
gone. You keep saying
1
you
year
were
out,
gone for
that 1 day
eons
out
and
here,
eons.
1 year in there.
You do keep saying you were gone for eons and eons, so I assume that's a lot of years.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's just impossible to keep track of time in the graveyard or boneyard.
Time doesn't exist forward and backward. I was there for as long as was needed.
No. Time still exists. It's just not standard.
It's unstandard, so it switches every single time.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll explain it. Like, the sun doesn't rise or set. There's basically no stars in the sky. There's no sign of time passing. So it doesn't really matter how long you're there for. It can always feel like 5 minutes or an eternity and be the exact opposite.
Hmm.
Yep.
An eternity can be 5 minutes.
Yep. I mean, mortal coils and all that.
Mortal coils of mortal.
Oh, I was gonna do this great bit where I'd meet like fuck, I forget his name, and I'd be like, oh, I remember you. You were one of my teachers a few years back after you died in the future.
What? Who were you gonna do that to?
I
You.
forget the Rickroll dude.
Who are you gonna do it to?
The
The
Rickroll
Rickroll.
dude.
Rick
Wait,
Astley.
wait, you were gonna do that to Admiral Roosevelt? Roosevelt?
No, not Roosevelt, the one who fired the crossbow. I can't remember the character's name.
The one who fired the cross.
Zeros. And also,
Yeah, I was gonna do it to Zeros, like, oh, I know you.
Oh god.
You trained me after you. Yeah, I stared at the camera. Fucking died.
joke's on you! Zeros has been dead this entire time!
What?
No.
No.
Guys, he's literally said this several times!
No.
Like, Zeros is very open about who he works for and why.
No.
Nice degree.
So, legitimately, Pete, him training you, he was already dead. It was.
Fine. Wait, I know you, Raphael. You trained me after you stares at the camera. Fucking died.
What? I thought I was your secretary.
No, my secretary's on a hog.
I tried to teach you how to read, but you kept being belligerent. What do you mean I'm your teacher?
How to read.
Stop lying.
I've always known how to read.
Well, now you do. But before you did.
Hey, Gavilan, what's this say?
I don't know. What does it say? What do you have in front of me? What are you doing?
That is
Is
a
it just a
really
big
good
finger?
question.
It
Let
says-
me go find. Let me go find the speech.
It says
Oh, there's a
chat.
speech.
Type the chat commands into the text below, then press enter.
Type chat into the text below and press enter.
Let's,
I don't know what-
1 second.
Also,
1
like,
second.
comment, subscribe. What's like, comment, and subscribe?
That is not what I sent you.
The comment says here that Seth is a bitch ass.
That is awesome, guys. I'm trying to look up the God is dead speech. That's what I'm looking up.
I sent it to you. I pinged it to you.
Not the whoa version.
Okay. I'm sorry, Seth. You're fine. You want the Nietzsche one? Oh, okay, we can have the original if you like.
So, he holds up this, this speech to you, Pete.
Keith, remember to say it out loud.
Oh wait,
and
let
loud
me just edit this last part here.
Yeah, you be out and proud just like you are actually out and proud in real life.
There we go.
Man, you missed it.
Hero.
Read
Alright,
it
you
out
want me-
loud.
Want me to read that?
Yeah, prove
Yeah.
you can read, Gavilan.
Alright, hold on.
It's in the live player on chat.
I know, but naturally, I will be reading the uwu version.
Why? That's not what I sent you.
God, we may be dead, and we have killed him. How shall we comfort ourselves, the murderers of all murderers? What was tallest and mightiest of all that the world has yet owned has bled to death onto our knives? Who will wipe the blood off us? What water is through for us to clean ourselves? What festivals of atonement, what sacred games laws have we to invent? It is not greatness to this deed too great for us. Must we ourselves not become gods simply to appear worthy of it? Ooh.
Dear Lord.
My entire reaction is simplified by the one statement in Matt's
Yeah.
DMs.
Yeah, he does sound like darts, but that's the point. Also, who is that quote by in this world, Keith?
In this world, it's by hold on, how would I that? It's Red Woodmaker.
Oh,
So, it seems like
I'm
Pharasma
half
fucked.
thinking Oppenheimer, to be
So,
honest. I've become
so it
Death
seems
Destroyer.
like Pharasma fucked up and taught you how to read wrong. For doing that, out of spite for me, you now read with the uwu voice permanently.
Oh my god.
This was written by. This was
This
written
is
by.
a canon event.
This was written by Sven Uwoon Maker.
He'd be like,
Clear incarnate.
Okay,
have to
listen,
remember
all you
that.
have to do is just watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The Empress series, listen to Darts, and you know exactly how to speak in the
Gavon is
voice.
like,
It's
I
fucking
have,
funny.
I have.
Hey, Gavilan, he writes down this.
Gavon's like,
Now say
heard,
that.
I've been.
Now say it. Say it in that same
Hold on.
voice.
Hold on. It's difficult to do if I don't have the uwoos in front of me.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Wanna for you.
Nope, not darts. Say it again.
We gonna do you.
We
You're
gonna
gonna
do it.
do us?
Literally, I know that's an actual line from the show, wasn't it? Because that so sounds like it.
Yes, it's literally
Yeah.
we're gonna duel him, man. We're gonna duel him, man. We're gonna duel him. Yeah, that's what I said. We're gonna duel him.
We're gonna duel him. That's the whole thing. Now you're gonna whenever you're reminiscing, Keith, you gotta go for Ewans and Ewans.
For Ewan.
Oh, remember, Keith, you can squawk, so you also gotta add squawks into it.
Do him fast. Do him hard.
Thank you for the sound effect.
Oh my god. Yes. Someone who can speak proper Dartsian.
I don't even know what Dart
Thank
is.
you for the special guest star, Casualius.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for that. That just brightened my day. Anyways.
Dude.
Anyways, so that after you read that, we're like, Ben, and why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
Well, Pharasma taught him how to read wrong, so now anytime I put anything in front of him, he's going to talk like that.
Gavilan.
Hey,
this is a result of
Gavilan, can you read the title of this book
Oh my
for
gosh,
me?
you're gonna give him more stuff to read.
Yes! This is comedic gold!
Okay.
Tommy Gold.
Did you show the title of the book?
I am waiting for it.
The murderers of the murderers.
God is dead. God
Here-
remains dead.
Oh my god. Shush.
Go ahead.
Give me a moment.
That's
This
the
one,
name
I
of-
don't
Take your time.
I don't know how on earth you would say Atlas and Ooh.
There'd probably be that'd be a W in front of the first S in Sons, and you probably
Well-
pronounce the L in Atlas as W. Go ahead.
Would it be like Worthless?
To be the Swans of Atlas.
Say the line, Keith.
The Sun of Force?
Honestly,
how
I'm
are
going
you?
to get so much out of this.
This is gonna be
Yes.
So,
it's gonna be
Keith,
entire
you know what? In your act of defiance, you managed to not learn how to read properly. But now it's a big
No.
joke that everyone but you is in on.
After the
Wow.
Eon, I still
Yeah.
haven't fully learned how to read. I didn't get it quite right. This is the best she could do.
Pharasma must have had many years of torment hearing your voice.
She could ooh.
Anyways, back to that original passage.
This won't get old at all.
What was that? Why is Ven talking about God being dead? Which God? Is he talking about Nihil?
Fuck, I don't know, man. This is just one of her crazy cultist writings. I just figured I'd see if he could say anything about it. Also, I mean, if we're thinking about gods being dead, it's probably Eridan.
Well, let me see if my Ewans and Ewans of what have I done to my character? Henry,
You've done perfection to your character.
Henry V. boy.
Eridan.
Yeah, probably Eridan.
Oh.
Well, if I
Well, what makes you think it's Eridan? Was the immortal Aslanti human? I'm just okay.
Well, Eridan, I think it's Eridan because Eridan is, at time of recording, dead.
Holy Jesus!
yeah,
Well,
that's what the time
That
started.
was that had been known for at least a while, right?
You know, just
why would
Path 1.
Oh,
Aridin has been dead since basically the setting started.
yeah.
Well, not
I-
since the setting started, but since we started playing in the setting.
Yeah, I thought that.
Isn't he the guy that when he died, all the prophecies stopped working?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, I would like to say there's another reason I said at this moment in time. You know what?
There's another
Before
guy
we
that's gonna
leave,
die.
I want to see whether or not you guys actually took notes.
Oh shit, I have not. Go ahead.
Air Woodin?
Oh, actually, Gavilan, why don't you read it to us?
Read what?
The notes.
Here we go again. Here
All
we
of
go.
them?
That's all of the notes.
Like, where do you want me to start?
February 3rd.
Okay. Give
I
me a
think
moment.
I'm gonna have to. I don't.
I'm
understand
joking, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna torture you that much until next
It-
week, where I will remind you of your
moment.
curse.
You're good, Keith. You don't have to say it again. But
Copied
what
it.
is that? What's that second meaning you were saying?
Oh my god, my name is Gaviwan.
Gaviwan.
What are you talking
Gaviwan.
about? Second meaning, I guess you'll have to find out on Sundays.
Sunday.
Hashtag shameless plug to other channel show.
Oh, Matt. What? When is Sunday?
Nihil is Nihil.
Well, we got another campaign going on tomorrow, Rebirth of the Lost God.
And where will that take place?
Currently, they are still trying to finish up their entrance ceremonies for the Magambia.
Magambia.
Yeah, we're kind of a week behind on that one.
Yeah, I
get
decided
back
I
to
wasn't
it.
able to run last week, so I stepped away.
This will be done on your YouTube channel at The
And
Leviathan
on
Devil.
my Twitch channel,
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
also
shit.
the Leviathan Devil, but the Leviathan Devil
I
Gaming.
should- I'm gonna follow that channel.
Gaviwan,
Leviathan Devil.
we gained memories of Matt and only Matt. Nihil back when she was human.
I love Darts being in the group now. This is
Sounds
amazing.
So,
sounds
I
easy.
think, for the sake of Keith's sanity and for me to figure out one last session of group building activities, I think we're going to call it here. I need to meet with each of you at some point during this week so we can talk about platoon gear for all of your... getting gear for all of the member of your platoons.
Over who the
Alright.
tyrannical
Also,
government.
those notes are not complete, so who wants to volunteer to finish them?
What?
How about all of you?
Funnily
Okay,
enough,
How
Worm
about
is
not me, because I don't even know where they are.
Oh, by the way,
Also,
I would
I
like
have
to
to
tell
get
you, Sass, this is what the Thursday group came up with.
Where are you putting this?
Same place.
Okay. It's
So
supposed
you
to be-
have my GM notes, but then look at the player notes for last session.
This cave holds many secrets. These paintings.
No,
appear to be-
don't read it out loud. Just look at the length of the player notes from last session.
you guys are
last
boring.
session. February 1. Let the notes begin. Oh my god. That's actually pretty good.
Also, it was written by someone whose native language is French, so step it up.
Good job. Thank you.
Shut up,
Person
motherfucker.
whose native language is French.
Where are all the memes? Where's
There-
the ooh? This is wrong. This is very wrong.
No. What you guys are doing is technically incorrect. What he's doing is correct.
No.
So, anyways, thank you all for coming today. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
I have to draw meme art of today's session now.
Yeah!